Hi, I'm Sandy, and welcome to Life with Sandy.
Well, good morning. Today is Thursday, October 27th, and we do have a couple we have one birthday for today. Today is Tammy over at Healthy Girl. Today is Tammy's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tammy. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope you have a great birthday, Tammy. Also, I just found out yesterday from Leah Rodriguez that her granddaughter, Lainey M-O-E, I think it is, Lainey, was 7 on October 16th. I didn't know it was your birthday, Lainey, on the 16th. Otherwise, I would have sang, but I have it in my calendar. So next year, I will definitely be singing on your birthday. So make sure you tune in because you'll be 8 next year, obviously, because you're 7 this year. But Lainey's birthday was October 16th, and so I wanted to sing a belated happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lainey. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Did you see the birds? They're singing along with you. They're singing along with me for your birthday, Lainey. I just wanted to get on here real quick. It's kind of early. Jim's doctor has decided to do surgery. He's done every little thing that he can. Like I told you all week that he was not like he said he's not a cut happy surgeon. He doesn't have to cut to be happy. As long as his patients are doing well, that's all that really matters to him. So we have tried everything for a week to try to get things better for Jim. They haven't gotten worse. That's good. But they haven't gotten better. So that's bad. He said that everything he's doing should have worked by now. So he seems to think that surgery is the only option. Jim and I trust the doctor. We have a lot of faith in him. He called yesterday on my way to the hospital when I was driving. Jim did, because the doctor was in the office. He has no problem being on speakerphone. He talked the whole time. So I wouldn't have been able to do my video in the car anyhow, because it was almost 25 minutes he talked to me while I was in the car, telling me the different options and things that, could happen or not going to happen, but, like they always give you a possibility. No surgery is ever safe. Now, people can say, oh, it's the simple kind of surgery. Anytime you do surgery, no matter what it is, there is a slight risk of danger, and you have to face that reality in life. But you know what? The outcome mostly, is always for the good. Like I said, he was trying everything he could to rule out everything and try to get things better. The tube up his nose is bringing out the excess mucus or crap or whatever it is. But he's concerned how much is coming out, because he said that Jim has an excessive amount coming out, which is good because it's coming out, but it's bad because it shows that the blockage is a little bit worse than it's showing on the x-rays. So their plan of attack is to do the surgery today. He's not doing his surgery till 4 o'clock this afternoon. So if you could say some extra special prayers at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on the 27th for Jim when he goes into surgery. The way the nurse explained it to me is you always hear that they do surgeries in the morning, but mostly that's outpatient surgeries, because people, come from home and they spend the day and then they go home. So they pretty much do that. The fact that Jim hasn't eaten in over a week, another concern is like, well, they haven't eaten for 24 hours. They're going to be hungry. Jim has not eaten anything really for over a week. So his stomach is all free and clear. They did all the pre-op tests and things, and he passed all of the pre-op tests. So that's good news too. And so if it's a simple scar tissue like they think, it's going to be an hour, the surgery. He said it'll be about an hour. But if the damage, I guess, is worse than they think, that's showing up on the CAT scan, that the surgery could go up to 4 hours. Didn't like hearing that. But you know what? I like that he was like really upfront. Like he said, I can't say with 100% certainty that there's no cancer till I get in there. But I'm going to tell you right now, it's way less than a 10% chance that that's what it is. Once again, till he gets in to see anything, that he won't know until then. But he's not looking for that. He doesn't feel that the surgery is going to entail removing any part of his colon or anything, that he'll need a colonoscopy bag. So, but he said, once again, what I like about him is he's very honest, very thorough. He says he doesn't see the likelihood of that is less than 5%. So I always look at the positive. It's a 95% chance that that's not going to happen. So I'm going with that. I have true faith. A lot of times we're tested with our faith, and I just don't feel like I was. I can't say that I don't feel like I was. I've never lost my faith in God. I've never lost my faith in God. And I really do believe in prayer. And I do think that the prayer is helping us along. And it's definitely helping me along. I've tried to be really happy and chipper on this thing. I hope that you don't feel that I'm taking this lightly. I like to look at the positive. I always think that a positive outlook mostly always gives you positive results. It really does. And so I am worried. I'm not gonna lie and say I'm not worried, because I am worried. But Jim's a strong guy. Jim's a stubborn guy. He'll pull through this with no problems. I know that. You just don't like to see your loved one. You just don't like to see your loved ones in pain or in uncomfortable or anything like that. And I'm just Jim is my world. Somebody has said that, why do I go over there every day? Especially since I don't like driving. I love Jim more than I have a fear of driving. I'm going to do whatever I can to make Jim feel comfortable. I do that out of love. I don't do that out of commitment, out of, what's the word? Not commitment. Guilt. I don't do it out of guilt. I don't feel like I have to do it. I do it because I want to do it. I love Jim, and I'm willing to overcome anything for Jim. I really am. And I know that I'm probably getting overly dramatic right here now. And I don't like to cry in public because, I know this is another whole nother thing. It was just the way I was raised. You have to be strong. You can't be crying. And so I'm not at a breaking point yet. Let's just say that. I'm just not at a breaking point yet. But if you could pray for Jim. And you know what? I really, truly believe that my faith is going to pull me through. And my faith has pulled me through this far. And I think that I feel sorry for people that don't have faith. I really do, because faith is what guides my life. And I just know that I believe in the right things. And I believe that through prayer and my belief in God and knowing that God's just going to do what's right for Jim. I just know he's going to do what's right for Jim. He's going to do what's right for me, secondly. But firstly, he's going to do what's right for Jim. And I guess that's it. You don't want to see this blubbering fool go blubbering mess. My daughter Christy's going to pick me up because we can get there early to see him. They're going to take him from his room, they said, about 1:30, which is kind of odd since the surgery's at 4, and he's in the hospital already. But if we want to visit with him, we have to be there before 1:30. So it's early now. So Christy's going to pick me up, and then Jimmy's going to drive me home because he's got to drive past my house to come home anyhow. So like I said, surgery today, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You could keep Jim in your prayers. I really would appreciate it. I will try, I'm not going to guarantee, but I will try to just do a quick post after he gets out of surgery to let you know how things are going. So we'll see we'll see if I remember. I'll put it that way. I'll definitely be on here tomorrow to let you know how things are going. But, well, you know what? Don't say, I'll be here. I'll be here to tell you. So I have faith. I have complete faith in God. And I know that Jim's going to have a good outcome. This is something that, once he has the surgery, he'll be in the hospital another 3 to 5 days. And he has a 6-week recovery period, which kind of bummed Jim out because he was so looking forward to going hunting. This is the year that he got all the permits that he's been trying to get every single year. He wanted to get a doe permit. I have no idea what any of this means, but I just know that this was like big deal in Jim's life. He got a doe permit for the upper and the lower peninsula. Plus he got his buck license. He got all these license and permits that he can never get. You got to put in a raffle to get, and he got them all this year, and now he can't go. And then he called his best friend, who he hunts with, and typical men. I just love. His name is Dick. I just love him. He's just a nice guy. Like he went through the usual. Oh, I'm really sorry for you, blah blah blah, and all that. So then Christy always makes Jim chocolate chip cookies to bring up to the deer camp, and makes oatmeal cookies for Dick because Dick loves her oatmeal cookies. So they got all done with the conversation, and he had said that he's going to come visit him Saturday. Because after the surgery, he wanted to give him a couple days to rest. And so then Jim says, well, I guess you don't have a hunting buddy. And so then he says, no, what you're telling me is I don't have any oatmeal cookies. He says, well, that, and you don't have a hunting buddy. And he says, yeah, but I think the cookies are a little more important. And we all laughed because that was just his humor. I mean, he wasn't being light for the moment. He was just trying to lighten Jim up with some humor. So anyway, I got to get going because Christy will be here anytime now. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, hit the like button, share if you think somebody might like to see it. Stay safe, be healthy, pray for Jim. Thank you. I so appreciate it.